Hi, this is Bill Koenig for Straight Circle Martial Arts, Corona Edition. School's still closed. We're still outside. It's okay. Today we're going to go over how to use weights for crushing punching power. Long before Tae Bo came out, in our school we were doing what they consider aerobics to music. Can't tell you how much fun it was to watch big, hairy, sweaty guys and geese go into Barbie Girl. I don't want to get into it. Not the point. The point was for long periods of time we would use weights. And we didn't do it like Tae Bo. We did it in a way that was trying to teach you actual mechanics that you could use. So what would happen is we do multiple things over and over again with different working into different combinations, but we would do it for long periods of time. There were times he would give us the 10,000 day. We'd just get a half hour and we'd go like this for a half hour with 2-pound weights. It doesn't sound like much. Try it. It's not as much fun as you think. There's reasons for it. When you do this, the reason you're doing this, number one, is you're trying to build the tips, right? So many people use heavy weights. They're building the big gross muscles. But when you're punching, that's not what you're trying to use. Punching's like sprinting. You want to be on the ligaments and tendons. You want to have something to have that snap and deliver that whip on it. That was one. Two is most people are very tense and very stiff by nature. And when you watch them punch, you know, there's a lot of tension in their arms, right? They don't have that grandma fat where everything relaxes when you punch. There's a tension and a flex to what they do. So what the weights do is when you do them for long periods of time, you can't tense with these for a half hour. Try it sometime. Try and take 2-pound weights and do this very tight for a half hour and see how far you go. What'll happen is eventually you'll get very tired. And when you get very tired, you're forced to use the ligaments and tendons, which can go a lot longer than your muscles. Your muscles are not geared to go for long periods of time. Your ligaments and tendons are. So when you do this for long periods of time, eventually you get tired and you get more efficient. Another thing it's good for is alignment. Because if you're going really fast and you're throwing your hips like this, there's no way to line up your body with those weights properly. Never going to happen. What happens is you have to kind of feel how the weight moves your body properly and lines you up in the proper positions. So what happens is your body gets more efficient in getting into alignment to deliver power the way it's supposed to be delivered and not some funky motion that's incorrect or doesn't work well or is too tense. Third thing the weights do is it wants to teach you how to put heaviness into your hands. When you hit somebody, you should feel that heaviness in the fist. A lot of people are slappy punchers. Like there's no heaviness in what they do. They hit you and there's that little annoying thing, but it doesn't hurt. But if you've ever fought someone who's really knows how to hit and they smack you, there's that heaviness. It's awful. It feels really sick inside. So what the weights do is if you get good with the weights, you want to feel like all that energy is coming to the end of your hand through this weight. So you get heavy with the weight. You get very solid when you punch and very heavy. That should transfer. When you're punching without the weights, you should still feel that heaviness in your hands. So when you hit something, it's not this little flicky thing where it kind of bounces off the guy and he ignores you and then beats your brains in. There should be a heaviness to everything you do. So it doesn't really matter what you're doing. You can work anything that day. You can do hooks with this, right? You can work hooks, you can work uppercuts. Doesn't matter. But what you want to do is long reps. Long reps to tire you out and get more efficient with it. Keep in mind also that it's not enough just to use your hands and your shoulders. I can't tell you how many people I see go like this and they just go like that and there's nothing there because they're so tight in their legs and their hips. You have to use these things to feel how your whole body works together. Your whole body should flow and it should come back into alignment all of the time. I would recommend at first you don't go really fast. Until you build your ligaments and tendons up, you're going to just hurt yourself and it's no fun. What you should do is do these things slow. Get a feel for how your body works, because a couple things are going to happen. Number one, you're just going to hurt yourself from going too fast. But you're not just going to hurt your arms. You're going to hurt your body. Everywhere there's stiffness in your body and tension, and you're trying to overdrive those weights will create problems in other places of your body. So if you don't have relaxation in your knees and your hips and your spine and your shoulders and your elbows, you're just asking to hurt yourself over time. So to me, it's almost better that you take these things and learn how the body works properly as a unit. Once you get the feel for how the body works, how it relaxes, how it comes into positions to do the job, then you can add speed to them. You know, you want to add a little more speed, that's fine. And then at some point, you want to change things. You want to go to different type of techniques. You want to change up your work. And inevitably, over time, you'll develop really heavy hands, really good technique, and very strong ligaments and tendons. And when you deliver that blow, it's going to be brutal. This has been Bill Koenig for Straight Circle Martial Arts. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that notify button. Thanks for watching. I will see you again next time.